Hi, beautiful being. Have you noticed there are dramatic changes happening all around you, within and without? It's calling for choices, changes, and a great up-leveling is occurring. So, how can you help yourself with this process? Let me give you a few tips. First of all, increased awareness is necessary. So you need to stay present and stop reaching outside of yourself materialistically and spiritually for fulfillment and for gifts. Okay. So obviously, materially, I mean, reaching out for an instant gratification and something that might patch a wound momentarily or make you feel like you've sugar-coated an issue. Okay, so that's a no-no. You can't even do that right now if you try, because it's going to be all coming at you hard and fast, and you're going to be called to make new decisions, different choices to deal with this stuff. And you can't sort of patch it over or BS yourself like you used to be able to, pull the wool over your own eyes. It does not work anymore where we're heading. So time to let that story go. And then by spiritually reaching outside of yourself, I mean, say you've got like a meditation practice and you're trying to reach almost into another reality to get some gifts or to help you with something. So you're trying really hard and that knocks you off center. So you need to stay present and stay with your body and stay very centered. Okay, it takes a little bit of practice, but you'll notice now that I've told you about it, when you do it, you'll just slightly knock yourself off center, reaching out away from yourself to get something. And you might not even have realized that's what you're doing, but it does affect you, and it affects you and where you are in space and time. Okay, so that's a big one, a bit hard to digest, but if you need any help, get in contact. Okay, a couple of other things to remember. Pay attention to your intuition, okay? You're going to be given increased guidance, okay? The next few weeks and the next 2 to 3 months, increase your awareness of your intuition, what you're being told and how you're being asked to move forward, and also the signs that are showing up for you. They're going to remind you that changes need to be made. And again, that will be coming at you with force also. So no need to get afraid, just become aware and sit with it. Now, when you notice something, I'd love you to see if that's where what's holding you back. It's what's firmly held in your belief system. Okay, so a couple of examples are, I must do this because, and the other one is, I must not do this because. Now, a couple of those will be right for you, but most of those things that you tell yourself are just a story associated with your belief system, and they're not the highest level truth. So discern whether that's the case or not, because I'd love you to challenge those beliefs at this time, and you will be forced to challenge those beliefs. So I'll never do this because I don't want to leave, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the story may be, is that belief in your greatest good, for your greatest good? Or is it just a story and something that you've held on firmly to just because your family did, you were told to, or you developed that belief through experience? So challenge those beliefs right now. And realize that they're just a learnt response and the story you've told yourself. So it's not a time of pushing and trying and fighting. It's a time to notice, to stop. So you've got to pause and be very aware of what's going on, breathe, and allow. So pause, breathe, and allow gives you time to not be affected immediately and to do a learnt response. It allows you to have a moment of contemplation, not where you have to think, but where you just do nothing except pause and breathe, and then allow what is in your greatest good to come through. Your first reaction will be to yell and scream or to react like you always do, but this is not the time for that. This is about evolving and growing and up-leveling. You're going to be asked to look after yourself, to eat well and to challenge your beliefs, which I've talked about already, so that you can hold on to the higher vibrations, so your body can adapt and learn how to be in this new consciousness. And if you'd like any help, any further clarification, or you'd love to work with me, I have some spots open next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday afternoon. So just DM me, give me a little bit of an intro to yourself, and let's get in contact and have you plowing happily into this new state. All my love. Bye.